Ladies and gentlemen, it is January 12th, 2020, also known as Saturn conjunct Pluto with an Eris square day. And I'm not liking the energy at all, but I knew that today was probably not going to be my favorite day ever. So, one of the things that helps me deal with it is talking to you guys in hopefully a helpful, and if I'm lucky, entertaining kind of way. And well, one point I wanted to make earlier, I didn't get a chance to as much as I wanted to, is that Europe, you are definitely going to be getting hit with a wave after wave after wave period. And then I'm going to discuss speculatory GFS model action. Okay. So, the first part, we know that Europe is going to be getting hit with wave after wave of storms. And look at the size of these things. Okay, it'll start over on about the 28th. So we know that the first few days are legit. And then everything else is guesses and speculation. And that was fear's been so weird, the models are having a hard time figuring it out. Now, here we go, and boom, we are now on the 12th, 13th. Look at that, wave 1. Look at all that green. That's going to be a big problem for Europe. United Kingdom. I know Iceland's been getting pounded by a major storm. Category 4 hurricane strength. And then on the 22nd, which is a date Cranky Weather Guy has pointed out, see that low that's moving over the southeast right there, moving up to North Carolina, South Carolina, and then at wham, it would punch into the northeast. This has it at 984 millibars, but our atmospheric defense team has done a pretty good job of blasting the low, separating the rain from the low itself, which really prevents it from forming into something massive. Let's hope that continues. But it's clear that you can't really trust these models outside of 4 or 5 days, but you can get an idea of what can and will happen. And so the only thing we know is that models consistently are showing a large portion of moisture continuing to stream across the southeast. And remember, we're having 2,000 earthquakes in Puerto Rico, a lot of heat coming out of there. You have a major, massive, the biggest volcano eruption I've seen in a long time in the Philippines. Australia's totally on fire. You had a New Zealand volcano eruption less than a month ago that killed 18 people. So you can't blame the models for having a hard time in long range, but I definitely think with the high pressure that's sitting out there over the Caribbean, we can expect the moisture to continue to spin around, resurfacing in the southeast and along the northeast. So far, even the storms we've endured haven't been that bad, but what I'm really worried about at this point is we know that the most dangerous period just for overall disaster is like consistently is spring. Where like last year we'd gotten to a point where we had 400 rivers flooding. And so if we don't have a very cold winter, then that means spring will probably start early. And so the flooding in 2020 could get to historic new record levels. I love you. What are you wearing? I think Emma Watson's single now. Come over. Or we could go grab a piece of pie. Matey? We could throw some chips on the Barbie? Bonkers. Bugger. Okay. And so I just wanted to put this out there that the superstorming pattern is not over for us, but definitely Europe, UK, England. You guys better watch out because it's going to get rainy. Look at that, dude. That's like one giant storm in my mind with multiple lows. So you're definitely going to have a rainy period in England starting very soon and then lasting for at least a week. A week of rain. Skipped over the pond. Okay, so wrap this one up. I thought it could be funnier. Alas, Saturn conjunct Pluto day. Alas. God bless everyone. Stay cool.